Suck Suck My Penis. Introducing the all-new Barack Obama. Suck Suck My Penis. The first president to have the function of an auto blow as well as his growing hair. Suck Suck My Penis.
Dude, the audience loves this. Suck Suck My Penis?
Suck Suck My Penis. By now, Barack Obama will come with a do-rag.
Is this like a trendy joke based off of the fact that we're just now finding out that Michelle Obama was actually a man?
Well, she might be a man now, but he was gay the entire time. So
well, yeah,
it's really what came first, the chicken or the egg, you know?
Yeah, he did suck the penis first.
Suck My Penis. Do you think, because they did have a Barack Obama Chia Pet, did it come with a do-rag? Like, did you have to put it on at night so that it would have nice waves growing in? I feel like that's a necessity.
I would hope so, man. I would hope.
Do they have a Harriet Tubman? I feel like I feel like Chia Pets went wild during February, getting two black role models at the same time, Garfield and Obama.
You're joking about Harriet Tubman, though.
Yeah, they did.
Ain't no way. I don't know, like Rosa Parks, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do they have an MLK?
Like Harriet Tubman didn't get to be on the quarter or like the $20 bill, but we did give her a Chia Pet. I think that's I think that's a fair trade. She never actually got onto any currency, but you can get a cool Chia Pet where her weave grows out.
The Chia Pets are dope, man.
So racists like me can have their own black person in their room.
They give you like the really difficult to keep alive seeds.
Yeah, you gotta put like cocoa butter in it and shit. You gotta like really take care of it. It's more like a bonsai tree. It's very peculiar.
Did you see that trend online about gingers being black?
Yeah, I want to start off by I'm going to dye my hair red, and you can't get mad when I say the N-word anymore.
Okay, all right, yeah.
If I'm
good start. So you're down for it.
Yeah, if I already have the complexion of a ginger, mostly pink and red. So if I just dye my hair red and my pubes, you can't get mad when I go into Starbucks and say, "Hey, what up, ma?"
My pubes. Are you doing eyebrows, mustache?
I mean, I have to, yeah, right?
I did see plenty of comments before any gingers even dropped the N-word, because they did. They did for sure, right?
I mean, if I was a ginger and I had a few black buddies, I'd be like, "Did you hear the news?"
Yeah. I mean, if you had a few black buddies, you'd probably be saying it already. Am I right?
Yeah. Sadly, I don't have any black friends that let me say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta find more cool black people who will let you say the N-word around them.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny how, like, any of the videos I saw about, like, I don't know, gingers, like, talking about it, hopping on the trend, and they were like, I don't know, it'd be like, this is what a typical Friday night is going to look like for me from now on. It'd be like a dude with a do-rag on, and he's got a bottle of Hennessy that he's, like, drinking from, listening to rap. I'm like,
hell yeah.
We're just breaking out any of the possible stereotypes, and we're just running with it, man.
Yeah, here I have my collard greens for dinner. A hearty meal of collard greens. It is very funny.
Just
I think
like Grandmammy used to make.
The clown is technically a ginger, you know. So imagine he heard this news, and he was in the sewers, and he sees the kid come up in his cute little rain outfit, and he says, "Hey, beep." Do you want to see?
I like the auto sensor.
You want to see a cool magic trick? And then he gets freaked out by himself doing the magic.
Starts fucking screaming, running away, dude. Genuine reaction to magic.
From his own card trick. He's like, "Is this your card?" Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, what was I going to fucking say? Okay, no, what is it, the clown? That's not a person.
It? No, it's fucking the scary Stephen Hawking.
That's like an alien.
Yeah, he's technically an alien, but he is ginger. Yeah. Or like he's like a ghoul. I think he's a ghoul.
He's a ghoul,
But he does say the N-word.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking he'd have the pass anyway.
When he goes and
Like,
sees
whatever
his other,
he is, he's probably fine to say it.
when he sees his other clown buddies and they make fun of his hairline, he's like, "Damn, you don't gotta play like that."
Okay, can we run this back? But like, I'm not getting the full experience with like you trying to censor yourself.
Yeah.
So why don't you run it back and then just actually censor it in post?
Yeah. Yeah. Rachel McAdams, redhead. Imagine her in The Notebook. Boop, I wrote you for 365 days.
Oh my god. God damn. I'm surprised that lasted for any amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the original argument was of like why. And it was so strange, man. It was people who were like really using it to like, I don't know, crack jokes at any and every stereotype, right? And then there were people who were genuinely like, hey, I'm sorry for anybody else that like is going to ruin this. Like, they're not us, right? We're so thankful to be included. And like, I've never felt more included in my life. Like, we stand with you. And I'm like, that's too much. That's too much.
I feel like the black lady that started it was just on like some Illuminati shit. Like, she's the black version of being like 2 + 2 is 4, 9/11. Because she just saw the N-word and she like rearranged it like she was Tom Riddle and was like, damn, gingers were us the entire time.
Oh my god. I've got to tell the world about this.
She's just like the Illuminati black person. She's like, carry the N.
Carry the N.
Move the N over here. Oh my god. I've solved it. The Da Vinci Code.
Oh, perfect, man. Good for her. She really started something, man.
What are some other famous redheads that would be very... Ron
you said
Weasley?
Tom Riddle. I'm thinking Ron Weasley.
Easy. He's trying to hook up with Hermione. He's got his gold chain and do-rag on. And he's like, hey, what up, bitch? Man, it's just your boop, Ron Weasley here.
I feel like Ron Weasley would pull off, at least the actor, like, just pull off a really, like, I don't
tasteful
know.
N-word.
There's always that, like, that white guy in the gang who's got that, like, weird high voice, you know?
Yeah, like the white guy.
Yeah, just the white guy you see in gangs. He could pull off a really good one of those.
I feel like when black people watch Harry Potter, they're most likely to call Ron the N-word. Just in my imagination.
Yeah, okay.
And then they find out that he owned an ice cream truck after Harry Potter ended, and they're like, damn, that crazy. I feel like Ron appeals most to the black audience of Harry Potter. Because who else do they have to look up to? Seamus? The one black guy?
I'm trying to think, dude. No, they did Seamus dirty, man. I don't know. Yeah, only having one black person in the entire school is unlikely, man. No, there's nobody else, dude. It's only Ron, and he's like just the biggest pussy, though. That's
fair, yeah.
That's the problem.
Another Rachel McAdams movie. It's called About Time. It's 2 redheads. She's a redhead, and the guy. It's a time travel movie, but it's called About Time.
Yeah.
Perfect segue to just be. It's about time. You know what I mean? It'd be a perfect spinoff. You see that previous FBI director, Comey, he tweeted or Instagram something that had like the numbers 8647.
No.
All right, 86 obviously means kill. And then 47 is Donald Trump. He's the 47th president of the United States.
I didn't hear about that, but isn't that like, did you say 86 something? Like, isn't that restaurant lingo? Like, you're out of
no, it's like
something on the menu. You 86, like 86 the whitefish.
Yeah, that means no longer make it.
Yeah, because you're out, dude.
I think it's a Star Wars reference, technically. Isn't it? Don't they say we need to 86 these young kids?
We gotta 86 these children. Anakin, go 86 them.
Do you think Anakin was actually...
execute orders... Execute Order
69, something? And then they take the kids in the back room.
Don't say that. Don't say that, man.
It was leading into my other point that I think young Anakin Skywalker was just Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Taking all those kids onto the Death Star, and then you never hear from them again. He
didn't take them anywhere.
You don't know that. Did they show him killing them?
No, but they show him unsheathing, right?
Unsheathing his penis.
His penis. Yeah.
To then say, "Hey, Ghislaine Maxwell, get these kids onto the Death Star." That's just
you're right, dude. You don't see what happens next.
You don't. Release the Star Wars tapes and list. Release the list. We want to see if Luke Skywalker was ever on the island.
his own son, dude. Yeah. That would be fucked up.
I need to blackmail my son. He needs to come to the dark side of pedophiles.
Rather than the good side.
Yeah.
Of pedophiles.
George Lucas obviously is going to be on the island when that tape releases, or the list releases.
Yeah. No, he was. Man. You really had that going.
Yeah, thank
Pedophile Star Wars. Good stuff.
In a world where the age of consent is 16, in a galaxy far, far away. Two men are trying to get you even lower.
Dude, so have you hung out with any, like, this is probably a no. I don't know why I'm asking this question. You hung out with anybody, like any teenagers or like tweens? Like,
no.
Like, have you been in the proximity, like had a conversation with any of them lately?
No, not at all.
Okay. So yeah, I said we had a party last night. First of all, my daughter's 5th birthday. Great time. So she's got 2 cousins, man, and they're both boys, and I think they're like 15 and like 10, nice. Maybe. But like they're at that age of like, and I remember like us being in high school and like, I don't know, just the like I don't know, the memes we would talk about and shit we would say was like fairly ridiculous and like nonsensical, right?
Yeah.
But the shit that they have going on now is like just too much for me. Like, dude, we went out to dinner for somebody's 50th birthday, and the cousins were there, and the 10-year-old cousin sat next to me. Mm-hmm. The entire time he's just whispering in my ear about fucking chicken jockey the entire time, dude.
Dear God.
And I'm like, I get it, I understand, like I get the reference, dude, but the whole time he's like, would not shut the fuck up. Right?
I thought it was going to be more meta. I thought it was going to be like he leaned over to you and he'd be like, hey, have you ever actually like read Mein Kampf? Have you ever like actually read it? That was be more niche.
Appreciated that.
Yeah.
No, it's just recycled garbage, right?
Yeah.
And the fucking Italian memes like tong 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 sir.
That sounds Asian.
Whatever. No, it's I don't even know what it is, man. Regardless, right? So we've seen this stuff. And they were at the party, the one kid like scrolling on TikTok, and I like walk by and he's like, "Hey, come check this out." And it was like,
dear God.
It was like one of those fucked up, ridiculous like TikToks of like saying something just totally fucked up, and like people are like, yeah, that's pretty funny. So it said like when you're at somebody's like whatever like young birthday party and like their friend starts looking a little too cute, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
I was about
like
to
currently in the situation of like children's like birthday party. Like I don't know how do I parent that? Like somebody needs to do something here, man. You can't show me that.
I was about to make the joke that he like shows you a 14-year-old girl shaking her ass and he's like, isn't this attractive? But that was like virtually the same thing.
It was, man. It was so fucking crazy. Like I had, dude, I don't know. I don't even know how I reacted. I was like, not okay.
I mean,
not okay.
As an adult figure in their lives, this is the perfect opportunity. Even though you're like only 10 years older than them, you can take them under your wing.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, dog, fuck 4chan. Have you ever heard of a thing called 4chan?
Didn't it get shut down?
Yeah, the government runs the 4chan. It's run by like the CIA. Very funny. It's very to go online and just be racist as hell, and then one day you realize, oh fuck, the CIA's been run. I've been MK'd Ultra into saying the N-word online.
That's like the CIA, just like, I don't know. It's the equivalent of me having like a microbiome in my home. Like I just put a bunch of like sludge and like bugs in a container and just watch them, just see what vile shit just like
slowly feeding those bugs propaganda from the 1940s.
Yeah.
What if you made a cesspool
had a
of
blast
cool
watching
guys?
that.
Have I showed you the girl that's been commenting on almost every podcast saying talk about wedgies?
Oh yeah, is that still going on?
Yeah, I can't tell if it's a child that saw Shower Party and our childlike whimsy and was like, I want them to talk about wedgies in between discussing It the Clown saying the N-word.
Right,
or if it's a man with a fetish. The name on YouTube is Lena, I think, or something like that. Or if it's a grown lady with a fetish. It's one of the three. It's either a kid, a man, or a woman.
I really want to hope that it's not a kid.
Yeah.
Or honestly, that might be better than somebody trying to fetishize, our important holy discussions that we have on here, right?
I think we've gotten
like if it's a kid.
There's a lot of fetish. I got a comment last episode that was like, if you guys put your feet on camera, then we'll put you in a playlist. And he says that it helps the views, and I was like, yeah, sure, dog.
Okay, yeah. No, honestly, that probably works on people.
He said to keep them exposed the entire time, which is the issue. I'm not going to keep my legs up like I'm getting my diaper changed,
But you did consider it when you were thinking, like, okay, just like flash them on camera for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I was not going to do it at all.
Why not?
I'm not going to. It's too much work. I'd rather jokingly joke about the N-word. Yeah, you're going to pop a toe out?
I'll put a foot up. Yeah.
Can you actually suck on your toe?
No, I can't.
He'd prefer it if you sucked on your toe.
Oh, yeah. I got one in there, man. It was a good one.
I think they want to see you suck on your toe and then me do jokes while you're in the background just sucking on your toe for an hour.
Yeah, I don't talk at all. I just suck on my big toe.
If you could have a wedgie,
that'd be nice.
Be in whitey tighties with a wedgie and suck your toe for an hour, and I'll just be over here being like, Rachel McAdams said the N-word in the Notebook.
That might be better than our current setup.
Yeah,
I think that has potential, dude. That has legs right there.
It would be so funny. Just I'm standing and you're in the background, just laying on a couch, just trying the whole time to suck your toe. You can't, but you're trying your hardest.
That would be exhausting, though. That'd be a lot more difficult than what I'm doing right now.
It's a good
actively trying to suck my toe.
Yeah. I feel like as a 25-year-old man, if you're able to suck your toe, the next plausible thing to do is suck your own penis. If you're already at the toe, might as well go the extra foot.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think I will, man. I don't think I will. I think I'd rather, like, what if I got really, like, disgusting fucked up feet? Like, I tried to go get, like, some plantar's warts and, like, I don't know, had, like, disfigured feet. Like, yeah, like, because I feel like there's regular foot fetish and then there's, like, fucked up foot fetish, you know?
Yeah, like go out and run a marathon real quick.
Yeah. I could just go for that.
Yeah, I can get a GoPro and put it. Do you have a push mower by chance?
No, I don't.
All right, we're gonna rent a push mower, and we're gonna put a GoPro on the handle, and you're gonna mow your lawn barefoot.
That's actually a decent idea.
It's pretty good, right? I've never seen this done before, but I would love to see it.
No, like, part of me would be surprised if nobody's done that before. Like, there's not a video of that somewhere.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like there's a possibility that might be, like, there's not many of those videos that, like, nobody's done before yet. Like, there's not many of those left, dude. We might have to capitalize on that.
Yeah. I think right now
You'd
it's just
have
like
to.
adding combinations. Like everything singularly has been done, so you have to be mowing the lawn with your feet out, while also getting butt fucked, while like walking. So I
Okay,
have to be
that'd be
behind
tough.
you, and we're both barefoot,
Can I get somebody else for this part?
and I'm
Like,
butt fucking you.
yeah. That'd be funny if, like, I don't know, if, like, we made a lot of money off of this podcast, and you, like, are acting like my manager, but, like, every idea you have just ends up with, like, being like, all right, and also at the same time, you gotta be butt fucked, so
butt-fucking you.
I'm gonna be in there. Got plenty of oil. I've read up on how to, like, prep for anal sex. I know what you gotta do, buddy.
Brandon, you're so talented. The people want to see more. So here's what people have been saying that you're probably going to be very talented at. It's butt fucking you.
The people know best, Brandon. The people know, and they want to see it.
It's not sexual. It's talent. You have a talent for being butt fucked by me.
You have a sexual talent, and by God, do I want to capitalize on it.
It's just science. Your butt is just perfectly molded for my penis being inside of it. It's science.
Hey,
it's God's gift
how would
to
I
you.
know? How would I know until we try? How would I know?
God's gift was like, I'm going to make you friends with the one guy whose penis is the perfect fit for your asshole.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucked up rom-com right there.
It would be. We should write this.
You know? We should, dude.
Like for some reason,
Does it have
your
to be
butt
us
always goes towards. Yeah, it has to be us. For some reason, your butt is always like magnetized to my penis, and my penis it's like a water stick. You know, it always points towards water.
Yeah.
Or my penis always points towards your butthole. It's always like, what's that guy doing over there?
This genuinely would be pretty entertaining, man. We gotta have like shots of like me like dropping something, like we're hanging out.
Yeah.
And, like, standing there, I drop something, so I bend down and like against your will, like your like hips like rotate towards my ass.
I mean, it's gotta
right,
be like a 3-hour long drama. I'm not even thinking comedy. I'm thinking like brutalist length film.
Okay.
Like intermission in the
This is-
theaters for watching me.
This is for your pleasure right here. This is your pleasure.
Yes. An intermission for the movie theater to watch a movie about my penis going into your butthole.
Yeah. Yeah. The great part is, like, it wouldn't have to be intentionally comedic, right?
Yeah, it
Like,
would
you
just
wouldn't
be
have to
funny.
crack any jokes. Like, it can be
Yeah.
a seriously shot film that, like, the premise is good enough on its own.
I think the more serious the better. Like I think we can get A24 to back this. I think we film it
Genuinely?
on
Yeah.
actual film, no digital cameras. It's like actual reel to reel film.
Yeah.
We get fucking James Cameron. He went from Titanic to Avatar to now Liam, and the title is Liam plus Brandon.
No, we'd have to find some. We'd have to figure out something good, dude.
You're right.
We
I was
gotta
just
have
hoping
a
that your
play
name
on
would be in
words
there.
in there.
Brandon gets butt fucked. I just want your name to be in the title.
But
It's kind of like Freddie got
Brandon.
fingered, but Brandon got butt fucked.
Yeah.
Brandon Sanders takes a penis in his butt.
Polar ass opposites.
Robert Brandon Sanders takes a penis in his butthole.
You're really cooking with these names.
Robert Brandon Sanders, who lives at, takes a penis in his
Gross.
butthole. It's a very artistic title.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get this to the writers' room, see what they can do.
It's just a working title. We'll figure it out before we release it to distribution.
Here's the thing: I would genuinely, I would commit to this film as long as there wasn't like a sex scene of like us not actually fucking, but I gotta like sit there and act like we are. I think I'm out if I have to do that.
If you have to pretend like we're butt fucking?
Yeah.
So you want it to actually be butt fucking.
No. I'm
You're saying you'll
no
only
sex
method act
scenes.
me fucking you in the ass.
No sex scenes, man. Like I'm thinking about like me, like both of us in our underwear, right? And I'm like bent over, the camera in my face.
It's got a nice ass shot of
I'm gonna
me.
like moan and shit, man. And
We can
I'm
do
like
like
pushing back.
and then we get directorial notes that you're not getting butt fucked realistically enough.
From the
It could just
director's
be
chair,
like-
they're like, "This is a brutal, like animalistic sex scene, Brandon. I'm not sold on the fact that you need Liam's cock. I'm not sold that his cock was perfectly molded and shaped to your asshole. Okay, I need to feel that from what I'm seeing."
It could just be like this beautifully shot film, except for 30 seconds where we just hire some college, student to animate it in Blender, like the shittiest 3D
Yeah.
animation possible. I'm
that's
going
just
to be the
drawn
intimacy
porn at
coordinator
this
on
point.
set. I'm the
You're gonna
intimacy
be
coordinator.
acting, dude. You can't be
I'm
doing
still no. I'm an executive producer on this film. And we don't have it in the budget to get an actual HR person to be the intimacy coordinator. So it's me, and I get to tell you how far you're willing to go.
that. This is a wet dream for you,
Yeah,
right here.
directing a movie where I'm butt fucking you into distributing it to be the #1 grossing movie in the world. Like even in Asia, we don't even make it so they have subtitles or anything. They just love watching it for no reason.
Yeah, they just love watching these English white boys.
Actually, the
dude,
Chinese
when I say that,
distribution,
yeah.
the Chinese distribution is just us doing racist accents in English.
Yeah, still in English. But when I say it's like a wet dream for you, like I'm not saying that because I genuinely think that it's your dream to like have sex with me. I don't, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like you being in that position of power and being able to make me that uncomfortable, I feel like that's what you want right there, right?
Yeah. You're like financially motivated to let me take this advantage of you like this.
Yeah,
Like you're getting paid $2 million to make this film. And
Right,
you have
and
to
then-
do it because you're like, it's $2 million. What am I going to say no?
And then you could bring it up literally anytime you wanted. Or like
We're
you
at a dinner
could just
party.
like pull it up on your phone and be like, "Oh, dude, you remember this?" Me pretending to get fucking railed, dude.
It's 20 years later, we're at a dinner party with our wives and children, and I just have it playing in the background.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. If you got it written and then got it sponsored,
Yeah.
and like you had the cash to get it done,
Yeah. What's your minimum?
you come talk to me, man.
What's your minimum? Like, what?
here's
How
the
much
thing,
should you be
like-
paid to do this?
Like I'm trying to think. All right, realistically here, the budget for this film, right? Like we're not gonna get crazy high salaries for making this movie, right? Like first time
Yeah.
actors, we don't have any credit,
Indie.
right?
The money
indie film,
comes in the
dude.
box office when it does so well. You know, like they only give us $100,000 up, or like $2,000 up front to actually film it. But in the box office, we get 50% split between me and you. So 25% each of $1 billion is quite a bit of money, you know. So you have those aspirations.
Yeah.
So what's your minimum to
But-
actually film it?
But here's the thing: the minimum to film it, like I can't know how much we're gonna gross in box office, right? So I can't be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll make it, but only if it gets popular enough. Like that doesn't make sense, right?
No, you have to have a
So
minimum to actually
realistically-
film it, even if no one ever sees it except for us.
Yeah, dude. I would do it for. I'd do it for $500,000.
Have 500,000. It's an indie film, Brandon. They're not going to give us
Yeah,
half a
do it
mil
for
for a movie about
$500,000,
me
dude.
butt fucking you.
I'd do it for $500,000. So they'd give us $502,000, $2,000 for filming, and the rest goes to me.
I would,
know?
if you said anything below 10 grand, I was going to be like, I'm writing this tonight. And I'm just going to pay you to film
That's why.
it.
That's why I had to be real careful. Like I didn't want anything low enough to where you could
Yeah.
solo fund the project. I wasn't saying it out of like what I would genuinely take. I was saying it out of like how to make sure I drive off Liam from this one.
All right, no self-funding involved. A studio has to back it. How much you taking from a studio?
Oh, dude. I don't know. I don't think I can answer this for you.
It's only 2 months of filming. 2 months of filming. How much you want to get paid for 2 months of filming?
Like, how often are we filming? Are we working like full days doing this?
Just 40-hour weeks.
We're doing 40-hour weeks.
Like a 9 to 5 of 2 months of. It's a 3-hour fucking long film. We gotta have a lot of stuff.
It's not gonna be 3 hours, man. It's not gonna be.
It's an artistic film. Okay, hour and a half. It takes
pay me 20
4
grand
weeks to film. 4 weeks to film. We'll say that. You can still work. We shoot in your off time.
Yeah. Unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
I think I go back to 2 months. I'm taking 20,000.
Okay, 4 weeks. What if we get this done fast?
15. I'm not going below 10, man.
I'm gonna go to LegalZoom tonight and start a studio production company.
Start at 15, man. That's the lowest I'd consider.
I'm gonna start a new tax issue for myself just to self-fund this and give you $15,000.
Oh man, it'd be like, dude, what's the fucking movie? What's the movie like? There's a married couple and some rich guy's like, "I'll give you $1 million if you sleep with me for one night." To the wife, you know?
Oh, isn't it the Ultimatum? Something like that. It has like a one word name. Oh.
Yeah, and she does it, but then like it ruins the marriage anyway. And then like,
what do you do? It's
when
like
they use the money, they like feel sick to their stomach about it. Like, I'm gonna use that 15 grand and like fucking throw up and like get dizzy. Like I'm such a fucking whore. I can't believe I did this for 15,000, man.
I'm starting a savings fund, and I'm gonna start a Roth 401k and cash out early, just so I can like use stocks to up my to get 15 grand to pay you.
I would not be surprised if like in a few years you were like, "Hey Brandon, everything's ready, man. You like, when are you good to film?"
I might write out like a scene of the film and we could just read it out on the show.
I'd be willing to do that.
And act it out.
Well, yeah. I mean, you've met me, dude.
Yeah.
Even a cold read is going to be acting at its finest, buddy.
Yeah. Top 10 performance.
I really got to get into the shoes of being in love with you. I really have to like. Maybe I should method act being in love with you and not being able to live without your perfectly shaped cock and balls.
You get an Oscar for playing the role of the person that loves taking my penis, and you have to thank me in your acceptance speech.
Thank you to Liam for being so hung, and he's really so kind and genuine. He's been there for me my whole life. You know, I love him like more than a brother.
I just want to thank Liam, who wrote, directed, funded this film, and starred in.
Like anytime anybody wins a big award like that, they're always like, "And you know what? Thank you to my wife. I couldn't have done it without her." Like, that'd be your slot in my speech. Like, I wouldn't even thank. If I'm married at this point, you know.
I would make sure you're married before we start filming, because then it's more embarrassing.
Good. Yeah, good. Thank you to my lovely partner Liam for making my dreams come true.
When you sign the contract, you're accidentally getting married to me.
This is
go
really
ahead.
funny, Liam.
Thank your spouse. Go ahead. We left a slot. We gave you 30 extra seconds to thank your spouse on live television at the Oscars. Go ahead. I want to thank my husband, Liam.
I was gonna say, if I still said wife, you like bring a change of clothes and you're like,
that would
you cross dress and like cameras like Cut to you. Your lipstick sitting there.
Just massive tits. Oh, damn.
Man, I'm glad we've had a solid, like, half an hour talking about...
Yeah, it was a pretty long amount of time. That was pretty
me
nice.
getting butt fucked. Did you know they're doing a remake of 12 Angry Men? But, like...
Oh, is that 12 of me having sex with you?
No. Redoing 12 Angry Men, but they're doing it like Ghostbusters style remake.
So
they're using
women?
all women. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's going to be called 12 Women.
It's just 12 women you could tell are on their period.
Yeah. That's a tough part for me, dude. I can't actually ever tell. Because they're always bitches, am I right?
They're not even
Am I
trying
right, ladies?
to, like, they're not even a jury. They're just at brunch. It's just called 12 women.
Yeah, just 12 women.
Based on the movie 12 Angry Men, we introduce 12 women at brunch with bottomless mimosas. One of them has a secret and they all know.
So yeah, I love women. Big fan of women.
Women.
Big fan of birthday parties, dude.
Dude,
birthday parties. Birthday party started at 1, right? Hosted at our house.
Yeah.
It ended at like finally last person drove away at like 7:30.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. A full work day of talking to people and trying to make them feel at home. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Too much.
I would have just make them uncomfortable. That's the easiest way to get people out of your house. Just don't have any chairs. Be like, our chairs are actually getting reupholstered. They're very obviously in the closet and they're spilling out. Yeah. It's very obvious that you have chairs to accommodate them, but you're like, those are our good chairs. We're saving them for other people.
Yeah, you guys can't use our good chairs. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear one pizza?
You didn't see the invite? It was bring your own chair. Oh. All right.
It was actually bring your own water.
Yeah, we don't have any food. It was a potluck.
You can have faucet water.
There's been a lead issue in our town recently, but we have it's fine. I mean, it's just lead one time. It's not like you're gonna drink 2 glasses of water. You're not that thirsty.
Right. Just 1 glass of lead. That won't do you no harm.
I've been trying to make friends with the Indian and Middle Eastern men at the gas stations around my house.
How's that going?
Trying to get in their good. I go in and I'm like, hey, how's it going? They're like, good, how are you? And I say, I'm doing good. And then they say the total, and then I pay for it and I leave. But I've been doing it happier and happier every time. So I feel like we're bonding, and eventually I'll get the guts to ask them how their family is.
So, you think that might genuinely work, right? Like, just seeing somebody often enough, right? Like, you're going to feel some kind of companionship, even if you don't talk, right? Yeah. And if every time you're like, first time's like, oh, how you doing, man? And, like, keep going, and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing, man? Oh,
yeah, exactly.
That's my guy. How you doing? Yeah.
It's working, because the Middle Eastern dude that literally is, like, right at the end of my street, I was pumping gas at 10 o'clock at night. He came out and was like, hey, how are you? That's pretty good.
Nice, dude.
For him to come outside and say hi to me, we didn't say anything else other than honestly. How you doing, but...
Right, because, like, they're stuck behind the register and you walk up, like, forced interaction,
he came out.
Right? He went out of his way. He moved them legs. That's nice right there, man.
He clocked me with my Honda Civic at getting the cheapest gas possible, and then he was like, "Oh my god, hey!" And then I drove away.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you got to slip in like, "Hey, you got a wife? You got kids, man?"
I will next time.
What are the names?
I'll try to clock his finger. If he doesn't show me his ring finger, I'm gonna grab his hand. Hey, let me see that.
Let me see that hand.
Yeah, let me see that thing.
Yeah, I'd go, you got kids, you got a wife, let me see pictures, and then you really want to know, like, how you're going to keep this friendship going. Yeah, when are you going to be home and what's your address?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd really like to come over when you're at work. I'll let myself in.
I want to build my relationship with your family, but like not with you there.
I'm not a fan of you.
Independent friendship.
Not a fan of you based on the interactions we've had. You've not put in the effort that I have. I'm the one that has to come here. You've never come to where I work and said hi to me. So I want to be friends with your family, your wife and children.
You go out looking to like make friends with guys just to like befriend their wives.
Yeah.
Not for any sexual reasons. Like,
no.
But you just have a big group of like wife friends.
I'm just hanging out with a guy, and I'm like, hey, you're actually pretty chill. I bet your wife is even better. Can we just talk with her? Can you call her?
Your wife has to be better than you, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's your better half for a reason, right? You're not saying that she's more annoying than you. These are words that might get back to her when I'm hanging out with her at brunch.
Turns out it's 12 women and one guy.
Yeah.
Brunch for bottomless mimosas.
This has been episode 151 of the Robert Brandon Sanders Gets Butt Fucked by Liam Salvage. I changed the title of the podcast.
Thanks. Really get some hype for the movie going.
Yeah. Robert Brandon Sanders Gets Butt Fucked by Liam Mitchell Salvage, so there's no worry about who was actually getting butt fucked. And if there might be another Brandon Sanders out there, I wanted to use your legal first, middle, last name, and as well as mine. Just so there's no confusion about who's butt fucking who.
Yep.
Episode 151. Please tell a friend. Hey, put us in that feet pics playlist on YouTube just for the fun of it. He showed Soul.
I showed Soul.
All right. Next week. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.